Okay, everybody, peoples, this is Clinton. He is my horticulture engineer. And what a blessing to have this man involved, because if it weren't for him, this wouldn't exist. Why is it you're so interested in the soil, Clinton?
I think a lot of the blessings that we are meant to receive as Māori in Northland is through the soil.
Yeah, bring it on. Oh, that's awesome.
And I'd like to see that happen. So that's something I'd like to see happen.
Yeah.
And it gives me great joy to work with the land and the people.
Well, when you think about it, Clinton, we're going to be sowing seeds for the future to give it an optimistic view. You know what I'm trying to say. Wouldn't it be true in saying that figuratively we're sowing seeds of hope for today? Now, I will say this to everybody who's listening. Clinton, he's finding his way. Is that true? I'm talking about with God. yeah, bring it on.
Reconnecting with the Spirit.
And that's great, but you know, I dig this guy. You hear what I'm saying? Why? Because I'm going to make him the biggest powerhouse there ever was in Ngāpui land, Tihe Māori ora. And I mean it. Why? Because I'm here for the Clintons. Because we can make a difference. So, our project being a Maraakai, which deals with the whole area of garden, but that word in itself, what does it encapsulate?
Maraakai is basically Māori involved in horticulture, but using knowledge practices that go back to our ancestors.
Oh.
You know, so Maraakai is basically using cultural practice in modern day time, and that your affiliation with Papa Tuanuku, your affiliation with Rangi Nui, Sky Father, and your mātua kore, the atua, and all those infinities are all entangled in time, and you run with the moon and the tide, and add water and you got life.
Yeah. And
that's Maraakai.
So that's an interesting, so it has within it a holistic view. It's not just soil, is it?
It's not just soil.
Would it be true? It's an affiliation with everything around it.
All the creativities.
All the creativities, yeah.
All the ecosystems that are available, they all encompass into one knowledge, and it's working with those in a comprehensive way that us traditional people do. You know, and of course, the end of times of the garden, the hakari, the gifting of food to, paying homage to probably in this case the warriors of the land who lost their lives here, and peace that's come from that.
Because this land has a lot of significance, doesn't it?
Has a lot of cultural significance.
Oh, it's quite a historical area.
Very a historical place.
So wouldn't it be true in saying we are fortunate that we've been gifted this for the project we are doing?
Yeah, in cases where there are sad aspects that have happened long ago that we cannot change.
Yeah, that's right.
I think is a good way of coming back into the lands and respecting what has happened there, and actually trying to produce something positive out of a negative area. And that's a good way to remember sad things that have happened in this place, kai kohe koe.
Well, you know, peoples, when I think of the figure of soil and everything, there is so much in relation to the area of soil that Jesus spoke about. He used soil as a way to interpret and bring forth his messages. Well, hey, I'll be honest, I don't have an anointing to have dirt under my fingernails. I'm an intellectual. But one thing is true, I get out there, he does the mahi, he gets this done, but it's my job to negotiate and get it. And by the way, it's a blessing that a pendulum favour has been swung toward the peoples of this area, if I may say, to Ngāpui. Yeah. Isn't it wonderful?
To